Still to come on The Beach Sessions. A fun, focused, driven, disciplined singer whose vocal prowess soars. Influenced by her grandfather's kindred spirit, you'll meet Lauren Mayell. This is Lauren Mayell.
Hello.
Hi. Your grandparents could really sing.
Yes,
I mean, they could perform.
Mm-hmm. They could.
Share with me, how great were they?
They were amazing. They were my inspiration for everything that I do today. And they used to sing country, gospel, and country classics growing up. And they go to retirement homes and jamborees and campgrounds and radio stations, and they would bring me with them. So my grandmother would play piano and sing, and my grandfather would play guitar and sing, and they were my Johnny and June growing up. So I always wanted something like that, and I always knew that that's what I wanted to do.
Did they bring you up and say, here's little Lauren, we'll have her sing?
Yeah.
Sing O Canada or something.
I used to sing, my favorite song to sing with my grandfather was You Are My Sunshine.
Oh,
and so every time I hear it.
My only sunshine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You miss them.
A lot, yeah. Yeah, they passed away 11 years ago. They died 6 months after each other. They literally could not be without each other. They were each other's sweethearts, and they were together for, I think it was over 60 years. That stuff doesn't happen anymore, and it was just amazing to kind of grow up with that inspiration and that passion for love and music.
Because they love to sing. They love to perform.
Oh, they love being on stage, and that's where I got that. I was just, now I want to be on stage all the time. That's where my happy place is.
Yeah. When they were still around, did they know that you wanted to get into music?
Oh yeah, since I could speak and sing, my grandfather would be like, okay, this is Lauren, she's gonna be a star, and he'd bring me around everywhere, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna do this.
And now here you are.
Yes, here I am.
So, the lessons that you learned from Grandma and Grandpa, you've carried forward.
Yeah.
What's that one piece of advice that they gave you that said to you that if you want to pursue this career and maybe get bigger than what we are right now, what kind of advice were they giving you?
Never give up.
How do you mean?
Just keep trying, even when you fall down. There's always a reason why, and you got to work harder, and those lessons will teach you something for the next steps. And I promised them the day they died, that I would never give up on my dream. One day I would stand on the Grand Ole Opry stage, and I wear his belts that says Pure Country on it.
Yes, the infamous belt buckle, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I would thank him for everything he gave me. So I have that promise to him, and that also keeps me going. So I will never, ever give up.
Have there been moments?
There has been moments where my faith has wavered, and I've fallen into deep holes, but I always climb back out, because the only way to go from there is up. And I always had his guidance and his blessing, and I could feel his presence with me saying, you can keep going, it's okay. So
your parents are quite an influence on you as well too. And to find out that their daughter would like to do something like this, were they a little skeptical at first?
You know, at first they were, oh, you need an education and all that stuff. But I did get an education. I got my music degree. So I did 6 years in university so I could teach, and I can have that background and that technical aspect. And at the beginning of it, I loved it, and then I started to get, too much. But then he's like, you got to keep going. And they said that if you finish this, we'll support you 100%. So I did it, and now we just kind of been uphill from there, and been enjoying life. And
is it everything you expected it would be? Because I'm assuming that where you are now is probably a little bit better than what your grandparents were doing?
Yes.
Fair?
Yeah.
So it's a different world. Even though they introduced you to music, now you're in a different space.
Yeah,
it can be intimidating, can't it?
You know, it can be, but it's important to have the right team around you and the right type of people around you to keep you positive and keep supporting you. And I have an amazing team, so it's pretty awesome to have that support from everyone, and even from the fans and everyone I meet. They're always encouraging me, and it's so great. And I just know that it's not for anything else other than what I love to do is being on stage and connecting with others. And the way that music connected with me as I was growing up So
Yeah, there are a lot of lessons to be learned, and sometimes we get advice, but sometimes we have to create our own lessons as well, too. Sometimes we have to say, boy, I wish I could talk to my grandpa today.
oh, every day.
I bet, eh?
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, you as a mature young lady have to also make those decisions, the right ones, and be okay with making bad ones, too.
Yeah, you know, I feel like everything happens for a reason, and every decision you make, that's going to open one door, and it might close one other door that you thought was supposed to be that way, but then you find out that there was something bigger behind it, and you always just have to keep going and just keep believing in yourself.
A lot of people are going to get to know your name even more so, because with that kind of attitude, it's going to take you somewhere.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. If there was one piece of advice that if your grandfather was here today, and he could give you one piece of advice, what do you think he would say about where you're going now? Just keep going?
Keep going and stay true to yourself.
And stay true to yourself.
Yeah.
Nice. Great words, eh?
Yeah.
Here's a guy whose legacy continues to live on, even years past his passing. Interesting, eh? You're singing a song for us. Which one?
Yes, it's called Better Believe. It's my current single at country radio right now. And
what's it about?
It is about what comes around goes around. And I take a lot of my songwriting from past experiences, but also be able to make relationships and anything that's happened, but keep it relatable so everyone can say, oh, I've been there, so that I can kind of take this song and somebody can listen to it and I can help them through that situation the way that it did for me. So that's my truth, is doing that.
I love it. Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
This is Lauren Mayell.
Don't need a crystal ball, no magic mirror on the wall. Your mind ain't hard to read. You ain't had enough of me, so adios, you can't have us both. But before we say goodbye, I'm gonna skip one last kiss. Gonna let you go and roll the dice. Oh, that knows what you're getting. Wait and see. Here's your sign when you're lonely tonight. You wish I wasn't right. Soon you'll agree. What comes around goes around. You better believe. You had the chance to complete. You should have stuck with honesty. Now you're left out in the cold, losing every hand you hold. But by now, more dreaming and sipping. That knows what you're getting. Wait and see. Here's your sign when you're lonely tonight. You wish I wasn't right. Soon you'll agree. What comes around goes around. What you're getting, wait and see. Here's your sign when you're lonely tonight. You wish I wasn't right. Soon you'll agree. What comes around goes around. What comes around goes